All right, here at the Tran home, just wanted to walk through real quick what we're looking at. So looking at all the siding and trim. So the siding will start basically on the left front side and then the left side of the home. Only a little bit on the back, but a majority of it's brick. So we'd be looking at all of this rail here on the front porch. So all the rails, the gutters, downspouts, the columns, the ceiling, the front door frame, not the actual door itself, but all of these posts, the ceiling. I will put a separate price for recaulking around the windows. Some of them have cracking and probably just are due for a new bead of caulking over the windows. That'll be an optional item, completely up to you. So you'll see stuff like this. We need to make sure we get those cracks that are starting. We need to get those resealed up. So you'll find that in various places around the front porch. So more of those areas like that. So just want to make sure we get everything sealed up before we paint. Again, there. You'll also want to make sure that we focus our attention on door frame. You've got a little bit of peeling down there at the base, which is pretty common, but just wanted to highlight that there for you. We'll go to the right side here real quick. Right side's really just fascia. So just the fascia here. She would also like this radon tube redone, or done a first time, and then this utility box redone in that color that is kind of close to matching the brick, which I got a match on, so we're good to go there. The other thing to highlight is this satellite dish. They would like that removed, so we'll remove that and fill the screw holes with the masonry caulking, just to make sure moisture doesn't get in there to penetrate and cause any damage on the brick there. But that's pretty much it for the right side. And then walk around to the front where that siding is. And there's a couple things I wanted to point out. One, obviously we want to make sure we seal up all of the joints that need to be recaulked, but we also want to make sure we fill these kind of screw holes, which I'm sure we're holding flower boxes or something of that nature. So I want to make sure we get those filled and secured before we paint. We've also got areas like this above the windows that need to be washed really well. You can see the algae that's kind of built up on that. Same thing here on the downspout. So need to make sure we wash really well. Again, you'll see at these joints here, want to make sure that we get those all caulked so that moisture can't penetrate. Side here, you've got siding and trim. Three garage doors as well to be painted. Want to make sure that we recaulk these joints. So we'll go through, recaulk all those, take care of any scraping and priming. There's not a lot of peeling on the house, but we also want to make sure we check these door frames and stuff like that. Make sure we get everything sealed up. So right side, pretty straightforward. And then around to the back. Got a little bit more siding. Again, want to make sure we recaulk these areas to make sure that they're all sealed up. Same thing over here. Make sure this is all recaulked and sealed. This door is included in the pricing. Again, want to make sure we scrape and prime those base of doors. And then on the back, you've pretty much just got a little bit of soffit up here, fascia board. And then you've got that section of siding. We're not doing anything with the shutters, but the siding and the trim. Nothing with these doors other than the trim around the doors. So that's pretty much the scope of the work. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be happy to help.